This is an emergency EU alert for all English-speaking EU citizens. Please be advised of the following. This is a public safety concern message sent to all member nations of the European Union. There is currently an outbreak of an unknown disease that has been found to be spreading throughout Southern Germany and Austria. Unlike the symptoms of COVID-19, these symptoms have been found to be more physical in nature rather than the internal ones found with the COVID-19 epidemic. According to the World Health Organization, the symptoms include the following: blood loss, dark punctured markings on the neck, the wrist, or on the inner thigh. These markings are often linked with bruises and inflammation, bruising that forms along the back, the abdomen, on shoulders and arms, growing sensitivity to light sources for up to 3 days, tiredness and fatigue, with frequent disruptions of sleeping patterns. As of now, there are no known cures for this disease, but there are treatments for the symptoms themselves. It is currently unknown how this disease spreads, though it is theorized that it spreads via the air as most conventional viral outbreaks have historically done. It is advised that everyone wears a mask when traveling outdoors, and to practice social distancing of 2 meters from each other. Currently, no mandatory lockdowns will take place, and there are no plans to do so as of yet. However, all citizens are advised to practice safety measures to ensure that they do not get infected, and if anyone shows any of these symptoms, seek medical aid immediately. Stay safe. This is an emergency EU alert for all English-speaking citizens. Please be advised of the following. This message will be broadcast in all the official languages spoken within the countries of the Union. This alert is in regards to the ongoing viral outbreak that had been happening in Germany and Austria. The viral outbreak, dubbed Haemoglobus is currently being investigated. As of now, many different home remedies are rumored to work, and there is a lot of misinformation being shared across the internet. Some home remedies have even been shown to be extremely graphic and dangerous, and have been shared through various internet communities such as Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and more. These current home remedies that are being touted as effective are not effective, and in some cases are extremely dangerous to attempt. Do not do any of these to cure the Haemoglobus disease. Drinking bleach or any cleaning detergent, covering yourself in plastic wrap, or any other binding, constricting material, not showering for a week or longer, ingesting any poisonous material, getting a blood transfusion. Only receive a blood transfusion if you medically need one, or currently suffer from Haemoglobus. Not sleeping for extended periods of time, covering yourself in any unhygienic material, such as feces, urine, dirt, sewage, or anything else of that nature. All of the above have been touted as being curative in nature to avoid the disease, but have been found to either be outright dangerous in nature, or have insubstantial evidence to prevention. It is currently advised by the World Health Organization that the following, however, have been found to prevent Haemoglobus, and will possibly help bolster the immune system overall. Consuming raw or cooked garlic, consuming vitamin C to help bolster the immune system, proper hygiene and proper skin care, wearing long-sleeve clothing and turtleneck-style clothing that obscures the neckline. It is currently theorized that the disease might be carried through pests and vermin as opposed to being airborne. As of now, the full effects of Haemoglobus and how it spreads is currently being investigated, and all citizens are still advised to practice safe social distancing and preventive care. Stay safe. This is an emergency EU alert for all English-speaking citizens. Please be advised of the following. This message will be broadcast in all the official languages spoken within the countries of the Union. There is currently breaking news in the investigation of the Haemoglobus outbreak and its source. Several reported sightings of men in black long outfits that have been described as Baroque and older have been sighted fleeing the scene of several homes in southern Austria, where victims of these assaults immediately have been found to suffer from Haemoglobus. The identity of those attackers is currently unknown, as well as any motive or where they come from. As soon as law enforcement officers have arrived on the scene, all of the perpetrators have already fled the scene of the crime. and the victims that they assaulted have developed the hemiglobbus remivius disease almost immediately within seconds after the attack. It is currently believed by both the World Health Organization and the European Union Defense that this could possibly lead to a breakthrough of the case where the outbreak had originated from, and why it is currently slow acting, with only minor reports being found, as far as England and London being the only known outbreak point in Great Britain. All citizens are currently urged to protect themselves not only from the disease itself but also from any criminals or possible terrorists. All citizens must stay in their homes after 7 p.m., lock all doors and windows, and have access to communication in case emergency services need to be contacted. You will be able to go out only after 5 a.m. The authorities will strictly enforce these measures. Stay safe. This is an emergency EU alert for all English-speaking citizens. Please be advised of the following. This message will be broadcast in all the official languages spoken within the countries of the Union. This is a Level 3 warning for all members of the European Union who are either considering traveling to Romania or currently live in Romania, as the investigation into the hemiglobbus remivius outbreak and the discovery of a possible terroristic angle to the outbreak continues to unfold. It is currently linked to possible criminal elements that are currently operating within Romania. The Romanian authorities are cooperating with international law enforcement to currently figure out the possible cause and motive behind these attacks. As of now, all traces of these black-clothed figures can be traced through rural territories found in remote portions of Romania's forests and farmlands. It is advised that if any citizens currently are traveling through rural areas in Romania to do so during the daytime, and to always travel in pairs. You need to carry with you several tools that have been found to ward off these black-robed criminals and prevent infection by the hemiglobbus remivius virus. Garlic, either in cloves or minced. It is advised to carry these in your pocket or visibly on your person. A holy symbol of some kind, or other religious iconography. Denominations include Christian, Judaism, Islamic, or any other Abrahamic religion. It is unknown why these are effective in warding off attacks, but these black-robed figures are theorized to be part of a militant atheistic organization. Silver jewelry worn around the neck or wrist, and preferably thick enough to obscure any potential infection site. Silver has antiviral properties to it and might possibly bolster the immune system. A first aid kit in case of an attack. Typical contents include adhesive bandages, regular strength pain medication, gauze and disinfectant. A communication device to access emergency services immediately. 112 is the emergency telephone number that can be dialed free of charge from most mobile telephones and landlines in order to reach the emergency services in Romania. Stay safe.